Well, I came across YouTube videos that talked about Locksport. I can't remember exactly how I came across them, and I ended up watching a ton of videos about lockpicking. And there's this whole community of people in Locksport. And I'm intrigued by it, so I decided to dive in it and give it a try. So the first thing I bought was a cheap set of picks. Oh, there we go. Fix that. Basically, it came with all the stuff you see in here. You got hooks, got a city rake, you got a snowman, I think that's called, another rake. I'm not sure what that is. That looks like a half diamond, I think it's called. And they're really cheap. I paid $35 for this set. Um which come to find out was way too much. But what it did also came with was these clear, transparent locks, and I gotta say they're I'm not happy with it. This thing is so stiff to move, and when I was playing with it, this actually moved out of place. It's super cheap, and basically I found these are actually available on Alibaba for like $5. Nah, so sucker, I'm a sucker. Um, so the first thing I did with it, of course, was to check this thing out and say, all right, well, there's the pins, and here is no key, what the key does, and how this operates up top, and then I tried to pick it, and basically what I did was I went into the bottom of the skiway, like so. I put tension. I watch a lot of videos on this. I said, "Oh, this is gonna be super breeze." And then I grabbed this rake. Um, Somebody called it a city rake. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but I'll go with it. Then I put it in and jiggle and play with it, and I've gotten it open a couple times, and I'm putting a lot of tension on it, but it doesn't seem to want to. I'm sorry, my table jiggles. I ain't got much room here. But playing around, playing around. Felt something there, but I don't really feel much when I'm playing with this lock. Honestly, it's proven difficult. Uh, I've gotten it open 4 or 5 times. Oh, there we go. Finally. Anyway, it took quite a while. It's really sloppy. I don't really care for it. The reason I don't care for it is I was starting to wonder. I was able to single pick it a couple times, but even when these are up, they don't seem to be quite level. Um, it's just garbage, I think. That's my opinion. I mean, there's another brand, maybe they're better, but I don't know. Seems to be okay. So what I did was said, all right, enough of that. Let's get a real one. So trusty number 3. Everybody says this is what they start on, and I gave this a go. Yeah, probably the small one. Bottom, like tension, not much tension. Oh, I lost my pick. There it is. So same pick, and I just go in, get it in there. Oh, of course it's gonna prove me because I'm filming it. It's gonna prove me wrong. Right off that. Back in. There we go. Much nicer. I felt a little more, but I'm still not feeling a whole lot. And I know I'm raking, and that I'm probably not going to feel a lot, but it does work much better than the other one. Two. It's not all the way in. There we go. Three. And one more. Let's see, it's not going all the way in. There we go. Now we're in there. Attention. There we go. Open. Much easier to open on a real lock than it was on those cheap China-made things. Still ain't got it perfect, of course. But even with the hook, I think that's what they call that. And this one is like, I heard this was like an in between single picking and your rake. So there's a pin. That back one's hard to get to for me. That'll open too. And alright. So then, well, that's cool. Now let's do what lockpicking lawyer does and grab a hook. Now, I'm not sure which hook is the right hook, or if there is such a thing, but I'm going to try this one and go again. And past that and in, and I'm going to feel around. 1, 2, still not feeling a lot. There we go, single picked. So that's my start on the Locksport journey. I found the Discord server. I put in for my weight belt using this lock, and that's it, man. This one actually didn't prove to be very difficult. My junky transparent one was more difficult for me than this thing. So it was fun. It's nice to hear that first time it clicks open. My wife thought I was weird for doing this, but it stems back from when I was a kid. I was interested in locks and locksmithing, believe it or not. But I went in the military, did 8 years there, came out. I'm an IT guy, so I spent the next 25 years doing IT, and I'm thinking of my retirement coming up here, and so maybe I need something to do. Maybe I can do something part-time, and I started looking for locksmithing. I think that's how I stumbled upon this Locksport, and I was happy to find it, actually. It's been fun playing with this lock, and even though I misspent on this thing massively, I submitted did I say that already? White belt using the master lock? I think I did. It's got other turners in here. It's alright. I mean, overspent. I should have went to Alibaba after I found this thing on Amazon. Maybe tried a brokerage lock. That seems to be the brand everybody uses for their transparents, but I'm not really that interested in the transparents at this point. I ordered a couple locks for the next 2 belts, and I went to Covert Instruments and I ordered their Genesis lockpick set, which was actually about the same as what this cost me. So if I was going to start over again, maybe I wouldn't be so anxious, and I would look around and get a couple more options before I jumped in and spent my money. But that's all right. It was only $35, and it'll go on the shelf, and I'll start using the other ones. I'm hoping when I get the new picks that there'll be more feel to it, and I'll be able to really feel those move around better. Maybe feel the clicks when they happen, because right now it's just kind of mush. But and it's just by chance it pops open for me, just probably because it's such a low security lock. Anyway, that's me. This is my start on the Locksport journey. I figured, well, I'm gonna be filming anyway for my belts, so I'll make this channel and show you my struggles along the way.